happy because I just made the best cake ever. Let me show you. So this is an Oreo cheesecake. No bake, seriously. You should try this. I'm so excited. I can't even explain how excited I am. So I think this is the most delicious thing I've made since I went vegan. So you start off by making the base, and you basically just use, I think it's about 10 Oreo cookies and then some melted butter, and you mix that together and put it in the base and refrigerate it till it gets hard. It takes like 10 minutes, maybe 15. And then you start with the filling, which is the best part. So I use this Violife creamy. This is a cream cheese substitute and it's really good. So I used the whole package and I mixed that with 1/4 cup of sugar. I whipped up 200 milliliters of vegan whipped cream and I added that to the mixture. And to make sure that the mixture was thick enough, I added some agar. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it's like a gelatin substitute, and I used a powder mixture and I mixed that with a little bit of hot water. I think it's not necessary to use it because I also made another one, a strawberry cheesecake, and I didn't use the agar and it was thick enough, so you don't need it, but it just gives it a nice texture. I also mixed 8 Oreo cookies through the mixture. And I also topped it with more Oreo cookies. You can use as many as you like. So I put it in the fridge overnight and this is what it looks like. Ta-da! So good. I can't stop talking about this. I need to make this again. So my sister and I had a little taste test before the guests arrived, and we ended up not eating it this day. We ate it the day after when other guests were coming over.
Je proeft geen verschil, jongens.
So my mom is gonna show you how to make the pastry for the veggie pie. I'll put the exact measurements in the description box below. You'll need some flour, cold butter, cold water, a little bit of salt, and some baking powder, of course. And this is how you do it. And some rice vinegar. Normally she uses white vinegar, but we didn't have that in the house, so she used rice vinegar. And meanwhile, we were snacking on some mangoes. When you're done with the dough, put it in the freezer bag and put it in the freezer for about half an hour. For the filling, I'm using a jar of peas and carrots, and this is the easiest way to chop them. While I was making the filling, my mom was rolling the dough out. I used 1 onion and 1 garlic clove and put it in my small food processor because it's just way faster. I'm gonna start by adding a little bit of oil to the pan. Add your onions and the garlic and a vegetable stock cube. Add your vegetables. I'm using some soy sauce, another kind of soy sauce. Again, I put the exact products and measurements in the description box below. I also added freshly cracked black pepper and tofu. This tofu is already prepared. My mom just flavored it with chicken seasoning to make it taste like chicken and just sauteed them. I'm using some spring roll sauce. I added some pickles and what are these called? White onions. Use 2/3 of your dough for the pastry for the bottom and leave the other third for the top part.